Welcome once again to the channel. Phew. So, after all this time, maybe I'm finally gonna actually get to work on this mess here. A long time ago, like 2 years ago, I started taking it apart, and well, we stopped for whatever reason. That radiator is all bent out of shape. Still holds antifreeze. Of course, the battery went dead a long time ago. Put it on the charger here. Just like our Mr. Streamer! Why am I playing with that? Because this is one of them old-fashioned kind without the computer chip in there. And I can kind of tell when I shut it off and then I turn it back on, the needle really drops and then bounces back. So I think that battery is toast. Might still hold a charge for a little while, but unless it's going to be used a lot, I think it's over with as far as being a reliable source there. And as we can see, I think the mouse has decided to try to take up residence in that air box. But like I said a long time ago, there's no damage to the frame. Just the bracket mounts for the bumper are a little bit twisty. So I really like the old battery chargers. Yeah, finally got this wagon inside the shop here. This here is a rusty rust bucket that keeping it outdoors for the past several years hasn't done it any favors. It's almost like one of those ones on streamers. Yeah, it's gonna have to be gone over. I don't know. The mouses have nibbled away a little bit, but not much at the insulation. They don't really, the older GM cars, they don't nibble on the wiring. You get a newer car, though, and there's something tasty about the wiring. Newer meaning like that's a 2007, so it doesn't seem like the animals find it very tasty. Alright, what does this dingbat do with the car keys? Just had them in my possession. That's the thing with the car keys for this thing. I keep losing them and I keep finding them. know, maybe I put them by the toolbox.
Challenges in that game, specifically the weather. That was tough. And then, fortunately for me and our team, 4 years later, I was put in the same position in San Francisco. It's funny, as I'm going out there, I know it's only seconds that you have to think about it, but I'm like, this is happening again. That's very rare. As you mentioned, I'm the only player that's ever done that, but that's really just luck and then being on some really good football teams. If I remember correctly, one of those
Don't get napkins.
was due a less than ideal snap, so it wasn't entirely on you, but it was probably in your head. I felt like it was going to, and then our holder made an
Oh, wow.
play
Duh.
to give me a chance to kick it, but you know, even in good conditions,
How the heck did maybe I got a hole in the pocket, huh?
it was minus 28 wind chill. The body's just not working properly in those temperatures, and you know,
So actually,
today was incredible because
I wanted to fire this thing up and give it a little exercise. Anyway, about a month ago when I was at the junkyard, I seen, yeah, I'm gonna have to get new pants. Got a hole in the pocket. Anyway, when I was at the junkyard about a month ago, dummy me should have gone back and taken every part off of that. I found a blue Ford pickup truck that had a complete front clip, and I can guarantee you, if it's still there, it's been hacked away. I mean, it had a radiator that wasn't bent, AC condenser. I mean, this fan still is okay, but it's not okay. I mean, it's obviously it's cracked right there, so that's, I don't know, keeping that thing under the hood right there is probably a threat to your radiator, etc. Because you just know that this broken one is going to come off. Of course, you could take a sawzall or something and cut that one blade off, but then that probably throws the balance off, right? A little bit, which then could wear out your water pump, etc. Something doesn't look right about that fan belt. Like the tension isn't correct or something. I don't know. But anyway, maybe I'll use you guys in the comment section as a YouTube guide for see the core support on these Fords. It's cast aluminum and it's pop riveted and I don't know whatnot to the rest of the vehicle itself, so you cannot unbolt it really. I mean, you can from the frame obviously, but as far as like disconnecting it from here, it's like made integrated into the car. That, it needs a trans cooler because it's got a leak in it. And some other wonderful things. But me, like an idiot, I should have like stopped everything I was doing. But everything, clear the deck, so to speak, and got on dismantling that Ford that I seen there. But I think I'm gonna need to bring a sawzall to get that cast aluminum core support out. I'd love to fix this thing up and sell it. And as far as this thing is, yeah, we got as far as the videos from a long time ago, and then all the work stopped. But now maybe, just maybe, we're in a position to get things going again. everything happens in fits and starts with me. And I got this car here for my daughter. I started investigating it, and then, well, the project stopped because the scrap keeps happening. You know? You. Yeah, we still haven't decided whether we're gonna take this home or not. Yeah, I'm gonna take this in. Gotta empty out this truck. It's not practical to keep something all loaded and filled and just sitting around. Right? And of course, as you can tell by the weeds, the project on this thing has come to a grinding halt too. Anyway, with all these projects going on all at once, and me not knowing which one to go and grab first, we're just gonna have to start knuckling down. Then you get distracted by the minutia of things right here. Like, there's a lot of commenters that say those bus bars are made out of copper, and copper being very scarce lately, I'm doing things I never did before, taking apart electric motors. We'll use this handy file here. Sorry about the noise. This is just being done for YouTube purposes only. Yeah, it's... That little bit right there, that's copper. That little bit is copper, but those aren't. Go figure. Just one little bit right here. All right, we'll save it so I can get that bit off, all right? If I don't save it, I'll get I'll get annihilated in the comment section. King! Like there's this one YouTuber guy, I don't think he makes videos anymore, but Scrap Viper. He's always been into ripping apart motors. I think he lives in the Las Vegas area. So, what's that got to do with anything? Well, I think, people might say, I think prices for scrap like steel, etc., in that area are usually a lot less. What was that? That's pretty much all aluminum. This is pretty much just brass. We could toss it into that handy bucket right there. Yeah, places like Vegas, Arizona, those places, the prices for scrap are usually pretty pathetic because they're pretty much in the middle of nowhere, and there's no rivers or waterways to send heavy bulk stuff cheaply, so it pretty much all has to be shipped by truck or rail. Both are very expensive. compared to putting stuff on a boat. Oh, it's starting to build up a little bit of aluminum there, I see.